Odd two groups go to left, even groups go to right. That's 1, 3, 5, 7 left, 2, 4, 6, 8 right. Hello everyone. Let's stay together. Remember, never get out of range of the healers, Now, if you've seen our fossil collection at Memory Mile, you'll remember that many of our specimens are animals who became trapped in tar pits, sank in, and fossilized as the tar hardened. We found this skeleton under similar conditions. Now, a fully grown dragon like this is usually large and flight-capable enough not to get trapped, but there are two complications. First, we found traces of earth magic in the fossilized asphalt, indicating that the tar had a lot more sticking power than usual. Second, it was found right beside this younger individual, which is about fledgling age. Our best guess is that the baby dragon was able to fly just well enough to get way out where the tar was deep before falling in, and its parent took too long trying to rescue it. Once its wings were tarred, there was no getting out for either of them. We used to see dragons of this size on their own in the wild. They were often mistaken for different species, only to be recognized as juveniles later on. As humans have become more adept at dragon slaying, dragons have adapted by waiting a longer time before leaving their children to fend for themselves. It's not uncommon to see a younger dragon still sharing its parents' cave well into adulthood, a situation we humans might be all too familiar with ourselves. Wagons such as this are useful to contain the flames spreading from a dragon's attack, but they're often ineffective against the ground zero, as it were. Some breeds of dragon breathe flames that just magically keep burning. Other breeds don't so much breathe fire as spit venom whose chemicals ignite on contact with the air, and keep burning even when doused with water. These wagons can still be effective against the latter if stocked by an alchemist who knows the right neutralizing formulas. For the former, well, you'll need a wizard. A big sword like this is only one element of a well-outfitted dragon hunt, but certainly one of the most iconic. One advantage of a large sword is that it's easier to enchant. There's more mass to absorb the magic. That often makes as much difference as the blade itself, though I may be biased about that. Of course, a sword this big needs magic to provide the third hand, otherwise you wouldn't be able to wield it. Here we have the severed tail of Haversax the Hoarder. Our very own barbarian Andre removed it, but his blade alone was not enough. He and our two rogues had a dragon tail potion with them, which contains the essence of an exotic lizard that naturally sheds its tail when threatened. So coating a weapon in that potion causes the dragon to do the same. Unfortunately, Haversax fled his cave when he was injured and headed straight for Wishfell. The attack on Wishfell was utterly devastating. We've recovered only a few surviving banners, and so far, each one was infused with fireproofing magic when it was made. No other cloth survived. The town's supply of bolt-buckle boots allowed a surprising number of people to escape, but the town itself is quite thoroughly burninated, and still actively on fire in several places. Your donations at the end of the tour will go towards our fund to build, conjure, and otherwise procure new homes in Fairydale for draconic refugees. Thank you for your generosity, and enjoy the rest of the museum.
After driving off at speed in a family saloon while munching pungent snacks. That's a real head scratcher.